was gonna say, right. So fortunately, results went in our way. Like you mentioned earlier, West Ham won. So again, we're still in third place. Liverpool, obviously, they're still catching, but I don't think they're going to catch us. So Champions League pretty much secured. Probably need a couple more
No, I
wins.
won't say. I
That's
won't.
it.
I won't. Hey, as a discussion, you can say it. I won't want our fans. I won't want our players to think it.
Mm.
No, and
You see what I'm
everyone.
saying?
Anyway, we're still.
Leeds next game is Champions League final for us. We go in there like we're not in it, like we're about to lose points. Do you see what I'm saying? It's not over until it's over. So not pretty much secured. Let's do what we did against Villa. Lick our wounds, come back stronger. Boom. If we beat Leeds and Leicester, done.
Yeah, yeah.
And Leicester in a giving mood right now.
I don't know if you saw Leicester's game today. Oh, they were atrocious.
Terrible.
They were so bad.
I mean, they conceded 5 and their ops scored 5, so they're in trouble.
Yeah, it's that. I mean, with the Forest result as well, they're in the bottom 3 now. Leeds, and they don't look like they've got the backbone to get out of that.
But we pray they do, though, Roland, because they got Liverpool next. So I'm a Leicester fan next Monday.
Yeah, oh yeah, so am I.
Listen, I'm a Madison fan. That's it. All I care about is if Madison's okay, just making sure that he stays safe and all the rest of it. They take care of him for a couple more games, and then they just hand him over to us. Just here you go. Thank you very much, fans. And then we're like, yeah, he's ours now.
Oh, you know the maddest thing? He's coming to St. James's in 2 weeks, bro.
That's what I'm saying. He's having he's just like getting bedded in, you know, like when you're getting shown around, like, oh, here you go. That's where your shirt will be next season.
Yeah, I was going to say it's like a house viewing. It's going to be shown around. See, right, this is where your locker's going to be.
Yeah, the pre-house showing, like, here you go. Look, this is where we go out on a night out when we win. This is where we go when we lose.
That doesn't happen. We don't go there that often.
Yeah, we don't go there that often. You know what I mean? So yeah, hopefully they just take care of Madison for a couple more games now. That's what they got to do. But bearing in mind, just look to the fixtures. We've got Brighton sandwiched in between Leeds and Leicester, so we can't rule them out.
Have we?
Yeah, apparently so.
Have we got Leicester? We've got Brighton after Leicester, no?
No,
we've got Leicester after Brighton after Leicester.
It's Leeds, Brighton, and then Leicester. Brighton's a midweek game unless it's been moved.
No, it's not. They won't move it again because
they won't move it again.
I'm not worried about Brighton, you know.
You know what? Well, they did take a hammering today. Yeah. So
I'm not worried about them. They're not better than us.
I think, to be honest, they're tired now.
They're very, very tired. They played too many games.
Yeah, they're tired. They missed out on the cup final. I'm not saying they're on the beach, but I mean, I didn't see all the first half against Everton, but the second half, they're very ponderous, and they let themselves get caught on the counter too easily because they're pushing. I hope they play like they did in the first half against us because we'll get the 3 points. But
I believe we will beat Brighton even if they play their best football. I just think we're a better team. I just don't.
I think we're a better team as well.
Yeah, I don't. I just don't. I mean, they've done well this season. Don't get me wrong, but whatever, innit?
Yeah. Hopefully we'll bounce back.
We could have Champions League tied up before we play Leicester. If
true.
I think it's really important that when we play Leeds, that we get in front.
Yeah.
Because with the way the games have gone now, Leeds 3 points over the next 3 games, which is what they've got left, might not be enough. So they need to win a game. And each game they don't win is a game less they've got, and they've only got 3 games. So if we get ahead, they've got to come out, and then we can get at them. Then
they've got to come out regardless.
Yeah, they've got to. But they might try and do the Rafa technique and stay in the game and then have a real go in the last half hour.
I don't think they can afford to do that with us though, because we press so very high.
Yeah,
they can't. They can't afford for us to have the ball.
Yeah, they can't. They can't afford to park the bus.
The fact that we're coming off the back of a loss as well, that means that we're like
we need to win.
Animal. We're coming at them. Do you know what I mean? We're away from home. We've got a point to prove as well. We've got to get our 3 points. So again, they've got to make sure. I don't think they can have the ability to park the bus for 80, 90 minutes. Now they've got to come and play us, and when they do come and play us, we'll just be at them. We'll be at them. So regardless of who's starting, I think we'll learn from our mistakes. I don't think we'll go for the two up top. I think we'll either play a Gordon, or if Longstaff's back, he'll play. Do you know what I mean? And then we'll just go at them and then just do a professional job. Do you know what I mean? We'll decimate them.
I think if we get a goal in the first 5-10 minutes, the crowd will be dead, and we'll be able to rip them apart. The longer it goes on, as long as we don't. The problem we'll have is if we go behind, they'll put 10 men behind the ball and try and say, right, like they did when they came up to St James's. They'll just try and that low block and just park the bus. So if we can get ahead.
They're not really good defensively, though. So they're not good. They need goals. They've considered like 11, 12 goals or something like that in the last few games.
A little bit more organised now with Allardyce, but I don't think he'll be able to take. That's why I think getting the first goal is essential, because I think as we know from previous seasons that when you're in a relegation battle, if you go behind, especially early, it's oh god, here we go again. And I think that's why Everton got their result today, is because they took the lead and they got a second one, and they thought, oh, can't believe this. And they get confidence in the game. When they played us, they went behind, didn't get the equaliser, and then fell apart. They will get some confidence from that result today, but mentally they're still very fragile. So if they
we play like we play at Goodison, we beat Leeds.
Yeah,
that was a perfect performance.
Does it make a difference that it's a Big Sam Leeds though? It's not the Leeds of like.
I don't care. Who is Big Sam? Who is he? Who's that?
What does
that mean?
He's been there for a week,
ain't it? Like, what is Big Sam? They got a PE teacher at the helm, bro. Like, this shit is chess, not checkers. Like, what? Eddie Howe, who's built a top 3 team, is thinking, oh my god, they've got Big Sam. Fuck Big Sam.
Big Sam said he's as big as Guardiola, man.
Well, we saw him. He wasn't the other game, didn't we? I said Big Sam, you know. What's Big Sam gonna do?
I mean, the last 5 relegation battle he had, he lost.
If Eddie Howe can't get one over Big Sam, he doesn't deserve to be at Newcastle. Talking about Big Sam. Nah, fam, respect the team, man. We're a big team, you know. Man said Big Sam. Okay. What's he gonna do? Put an inverted winger and left back or something like that. Show us something we ain't seen. Big Sam, you know. Should we sack Eddie Howe and bring in Big Sam?
He's been there for 2 weeks, and you can't completely restructure and organise a defence in 2 weeks.
I'm not even saying Leeds can't win. I'm just saying, it's a Big Sam Leeds. Okay, it's an Eddie Howe Newcastle, innit? If they beat us, then yeah, they beat us. But it won't be because like I expect Eddie Howe to have an idea of what to do.
Yeah.
Leeds fans, don't get at me, man. At Fumbi, but he's bringing all that energy. I'm just asking questions, man. Do you know what I mean? Fumbi's the shooter right now, man. He's got that AR.
No, I'm just upset that you're not rating Eddie Howe, innit?
Nah, don't do that, man. Nah.
If Big Sam was so good, how come he's not had a job since he left England? The West Brom job. He took them down, and he'll take Leeds down because they're not good enough.
Okay. It's
like, look at Sean Dyche. Everton brought in Sean Dyche. It's not simple. It's not like that. We can just walk into a club and be like, this is what I did 15 years ago. Let's get it popping.
Yeah, I mean, because it's taken Sam Dyche a long time. I mean, he took over in January, and now they've taken 4 points in the last couple of games. So it's just got them out the bottom 3.
Even Mason at Tottenham.
They won
like Mason at Tottenham just got his first win.
Yeah. I mean,
anyway, let's get to the subject. Okay.
When he came to us.
What's the scoreline going to be before we wrap up?
I think it's going to be a tough game, you know. Like, these are going to fight for their lives, isn't it? So I reckon I would say a 2-1 to us. But this is the thing. A 2-1 to just be professional, but it can be a 5-1 to us, depending on how desperate Leeds get. Do you see what I'm saying? If the game is if it's slipping away, they might get careless and just leave it too much space. But at the same time, if we keep it tight, they will come for us. They've got those last minute goals that they do. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we really have to be aware that it's going to be a tough game. But I say 2-1.
We've got to be as professional as we were against Everton.
Yes,
they'll probably try and come at us in the first half.
Mm-hmm.
We've got to weather the storm. If we can get an early goal, great. They'll run out of legs because they're not as fit as us. And once that happens, the superior quality will shine through. 2-1, I think, is a reasonable guess. And as Rumby said, if we get an early goal, they got to come at us, and we'll be able to pick them apart.
Yeah, I'm going with a 3-1. So we'll see. We'll have to revisit these scorelines after the game. But again, gents, thanks as always, man. Been a pleasure. Hopefully we learn from our Arsenal mistakes and then just give Leeds a whooping that they deserve, innit?
We beat Leeds. We go into the Brighton game confident. There's 2 quick turnover games as well because we're playing Thursday and Monday.
Yeah.
By next week, not next week, the Monday up, we will know if we're in Champions League or not.
Yeah.
There we go, man.